Hey, this is Tom with Piece of My Property Management, and today I want to talk to you about a question I often get. It's, should I rent my home furnished or unfurnished? Well, to me that's a pretty easy question, and I've made a lot of mistakes too. So I've been the king of renting a lot of homes furnished, but I highly recommend renting your home unfurnished. I think it's a much easier option. This is not talking about VRBO. VRBO is definitely a niche, and you might be looking at that niche. And so that's run in a different manner, and that's for a different style of investor. So this is more just, should I keep furniture in the property or not? My recommendation is no, and the main reason why is furnished properties don't keep a resident or a tenant in the property for a long period of time. The way you make, as an owner, the way you make the most money is you keep a tenant in your property for a very, very long period of time. Once a tenant moves, you don't get any rent because the home is vacant, and you also have a lot of repairs. Even a really good tenant or resident sometimes will scuff up the paint when they move out. The carpet will be changed or soiled. It's really hard for a resident just to move out. You're going to have cleaning, and you're going to have just kind of upgrades and things that can happen. So I highly, highly, highly recommend keeping it unfurnished. And the reason why, I'm going to state it again, the main reason why is you don't incur a lot of expenses that happen when a resident moves out. So when people are moving in and out, you're going to have the lost rents because your home is going to be vacant. You're going to have to do a lot more renovations as far as painting and people moving in and out. And finally, you might have to do, you'll probably have to do a lot more cleaning. That being said, all of those things to me are greater than potentially renting the home for a little bit more. So those are my answers. Yes, I've seen situations where you leave something rented and somebody will rent the furniture and they'll rent it for a long time. When that happens, sometimes in my case, when I was doing it on my own 20 years ago, you might have a little sticky fingers where people take the furniture and things like that, and you don't know what your furniture is and what's not. At our property management company, we'll take tabs on that, but eventually that becomes very challenging for anybody to upkeep. If you do want to keep things furnished, then I'm going to recommend that you maybe look at a VRBO, and that's definitely a different system than what we have here. So that's my answer. I hope it makes sense, and if you have any more questions, I'd love to talk to you about it. Thanks.